And good morning, good afternoon I should say. The days are all fading into one at the allotment journey here at the moment. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny November afternoon. It's crisp, but the sun is shining and the birds are chirping away in the trees. Popped up to do some bits and pieces. I know it's been a while since I've been up here, but we had quite a bit of rain, and then when it started raining I started doing some bits indoors, rebuilding floors and laying floors and whatnot. So my time has been taken up doing that while the weather was bad. So now it's time to get back up here and get back on with some bits and pieces. So that means I'm behind with putting my garlic in, but I'm going to weed out the bed where the old sweet corn was and get the garlic in today, and pick a few bits that I need for Sunday lunch. So I'll get some a cabbage, some swede, and a few carrots from the polytunnel. So let's get on. Got the trusty fork to go and weed out the sweet corn and get that turned over, ready for the garlic to go in. So I'll catch you in a few minutes. Just on the way down to the bed where the garlic's going to go, and the Swiss chard is still doing well, still growing along, still nice and healthy. So I shall pick some of that to go in a stir fry. This bed needs weeding out. But this is that bull's blood, which has got a beetroot at the bottom. Don't know if you can quite make it out there. Down the bottom there is a beetroot at the root. So I'll get these peeled and get them pickled, I think. So here we are. Just gonna get this weeded out. I know it should have been done a while ago, but as I said, been busy with other jobs. So unfortunately, as much as I love the allotment and really do enjoy being up here, sometimes things just have to take priority. But we're going to get back on top of it. Not going to have as much garlic to go in as I did have, because I left the garlic in the polytunnel, and one bulb has decided to give up the ghost. So I'll get this weeded out, get one lot of garlic in, and I'll see if I can possibly get some more garlic, order it online or something to see if I can get that in to fill this bed up. But yeah, let's get on with weeding. Well, this one's got stuck. Cool. Properly stuck. We'll leave this one for now. We'll tackle that in a bit. So that's all the sweet corn bits weeded out. Now I'm going to give it a going over with the old manual tiller by Wolf. Great little bit of kit. Used it on the cabbages we planted about a couple of months ago now. So yeah, just going to give this a going over and get it all ready. Do you remember a little while back when we thought we were growing celeriac and it turned out to be celery, which all went wrong? Well, I'm going to weed it out so that I've got another bed to plant some more winter bits and pieces in. So let's have a look at it. Where is it?
No, just the top of it's frozen.
Yeah.
Throw away.
Yeah. Right, so let's have a little look. Going to take this out and get rid of it, and we'll grow celery I think next year, but we'll actually grow celery and know it's going to be celery rather than think we're growing celeriac and then getting that disappointment. It's certainly very rooty stuff, celery. I really do like this little horseshoe kind of V-shape hoe, because it cuts on the through and the back, so it makes it so easy. And because it being smaller and a better shape than a normal hoe, it means you can get in between things a lot easier without damaging everything. Really great piece of kit. Drop my glove now. Oh, there we are, that's the celery bed all weeded out, celery taken out, all raked over, ready to be recovered, ready to be planted up again. Right, so here we are. Let's put this, do this garlic. So we only have a few bulbs, or cloves I should say, left now. I'm gonna go home from here and I'm gonna see if I can order some more. Hopefully I'll get some more. If not, we'll have to make do with what we've got. So I'm gonna dig out a little trench so that I can put some of this garlic fertiliser into the growing depth it needs to be. Then I'm going to fill it and then obviously plant the garlic as it should be. So I'm just going to make a little trench along. Because as we know, garlic needs to be planted its depth down and then an inch lower, so it's an inch below the actual level of the soil. Now this is just a slow release garlic and onion fertiliser, just to give it a little bit of a help. And then the trusty little bits of wood, all labelled up so that they're the right length for planting things out. It just makes doing these jobs that much easier. So we just roughly work it out, and we make a hole. We pop him down, and then we just go along. Nice and easy, nice and simple, and that is literally it. Don't know if you could see that. I don't know if I've got the camera in the right angle for that. Let's just do another one. So space along, make your hole, get your clove, pop it in so it's an inch below the surface. There we go. So we're an inch below the surface there, and I'm just going to carry on this row along, marking up with my stick, going along to get that row in. I've only got a few left, as I say. I mean, I know I'm late to the let's move you up again. I know I'm late to putting in the garlic this year, but the really cold weather is just starting now, so the garlic needs the cold weather to be able to divide into all the different cloves, which is quite clever how it does it, really. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to get on with now, and then I'm going to go and plant in some shallots in a moment as well. So I'll catch you in a minute. Variety that just went in, 10 cloves in all, was the Provence white, which, if I remember rightly, is a soft neck, not a hard neck variety. So yeah, that's those 10 in. As I say, going to go home when I've finished here and try and order some more. If not, I'll make do with the 10 that I've got this year. And let's go cover this up, put these hoops back in. That hoop at the end would not come out, so that one stayed in while I cleared it out and planted in. And cover this over with its protection net, and then we'll go and get the shallots in. And these covers are great covers as well. Ordered these many years ago from Harrods Horticultural, because they come, you can order them for your size of your bed you want. This is 2 foot by 8 foot, these beds, and I've got them for the 2 foot, the 4 foot by 6 foot beds, and I've also got some for the 4 foot by 8 foot beds. But the good thing about them is they're all elasticated, so they fit them beds, and they're just easy to keep down, as opposed to trying to do it with loose netting. And they come with hooks at the side, so I've put little cup hooks in to hook them up. Only trouble was the fox decided to come along and chew the little hooks off. So that's the only problem, is when Mr. Fox decides he wants to chew them apart. But other than that, they're fantastic things. Right, so now I'm going to plant in some of the shallots. I don't know if you can see them at all from where I've had to mount you, but yeah, there we go. There's some of the shallots. They're a fair old size, really. But yeah, now these, they don't go right below the surface. You plant them in so that the tips are just sticking out. Unlike the garlic, where you have to bury them an inch below, these you bury in so that the tips are poking out. And again, with the old little bit of spacing, a little bit of wood cut down for the spacing, 6 inches apart, in rows. I've put my fertiliser in already, and raked that through. So I'm just going to lay these out and do these, and I think that'll be my planting done for the day. Then that's the 10 cloves of garlic in, and then these shallots that I've got to pop in. So let's get on with this now. This is always the hopeful time now, planting these out. It's a nice peaceful activity to plant out, and then once you've planted it, you live in hope that they're actually going to grow properly, and that nothing is going to decide to try and eat them or attack them. But at least when they're planted in the beds and they're covered over with the meshing and everything, it gives them more of a fighting chance. So I've got enough here for another row, so I'm going to plant another row in, and I've just been told that we might put some of the onions in here as well, so we shall see. So there we go, there's 2 rows down here. You have it just literally so that the little tips are just poking through. There's 2 rows of shallots gone in. 6 inches between rows, 6 inches between the plants, and that leaves me just over half a bed to be able to put some onion sets in. Got some onion sets here. These are radar, so I'm going to go through these, sort through these, take out any that aren't any good, and then get them planted in to this section here. It's been a productive afternoon of the allotment journey. Garlic in, row of shallots in, onions going in. So yeah, it's been a good day. So I've made my rows, and I'm just putting in some more of my fertiliser here. Right, now these we plant the same way as we just planted our shallots, except these ones with the youngins, you have to plant them. Let's zoom you in a little bit. With your onions, you need to plant them 10 inches apart between the rows, and then 4 inches apart between the actual bulbs themselves. So they're a lot smaller, as you can see, compared to the your shallots that we just planted in. But yeah, these will grow nicely. I know technically they're late. They should have been in before now, but as I said, bad weather and other bits and pieces going on have held us up. So just going to put these in and we'll see what they do. You know, there's no harm in putting them in, even though they're late. There's no harm in seeing what they do, and I should imagine we will get something out of them. So I'm going to plant these in now. Again, same, plant them in so that your tip, like the shallots, is just showing above the top of the ground, and that is pretty much it. Then they'll be covered away here and they'll grow away happily here over the winter and be ready in the springtime. And these ones are radar, as I said before, so let's get these in. Now I'm only going to get 2 rows of these in because of obviously they're having to be 10 inches between the actual rows. So I'm only going to get 2 rows, but with them only being 4 inches apart, you'll still get a fair few in here. Well, that's it, all planted up. We've got about 40 odd, nearly 50 onions in here, plus your shallots and the garlic, all planted today. So it's been a productive day here at the allotment journey, and I'm going to end this one here now because I'm starting to get a little bit cold and I can't feel my fingers properly. So that's where I'm going to end it here, and I shall see you in the next one. So again, if you've liked these little videos, then please like and subscribe, comment below, and let's get a conversation going. Take care and enjoy your week. Bye bye.